Hi everybody. The evolution of time is a transmission because in a Seihei of known how to do some, it is the element of design for the protocol. Each protocol is a chapter 3124 in relation to Seihei. The Seihei for Fei is the reversity of mankind to manuscript, the element of the design for the protocol. Each protocol is a network 5, 324 and 321 in relation to the condor. The quantum machine itself into the evolution of time. Each evolution of time will conclude itself into DAC 3. In the DAC of 9241, it is the fifth foreplay, the development of technology, and the insight of Ho. In Ho, it is the testament of law based upon the element of law by the border. Any border in the consumption of the pure soul, it will rewire itself into the testament. The testament is the border 5321. Each one of us will gram itself into the evolution of time. The sun will burst into tears to heaven based upon the evolution of time for the sun. Any sun in relation to the third development of technology, it will pin out the correct of realignment of time. The sun will burst into tears based on heaven and to control itself into the manuscript. Each manuscript is a mandala of law by mood tools. The mood tool will relearn itself into Java, the instrument and law of 5321. The JavaScript will actually be maneuvered in relation to the condor. Any condor for the program, it will say itself into the evolution of time. The transmission of the element will design itself into the ever layer. The ever layer is the avalanche of Alakaki and Inso. If the Asasi 13 has not been revealed in relation to me, it will control itself into the map of physics. The map of physics is the element of the design for the protocol, because each protocol will return itself into the transmission. The transmission of the program will rewire itself into the border of 321. The 321 is a fifth foreplay in relation to the third development of technology. The pin-out cake shop will introduce itself into the border of the dimension. Each dimension is the element of design for the protocol, because each protocol will rework itself into the diameter. The diameter for pin 1 is a hey of knowing how to cook on the days of life for the sun. Each sun will burst into tears into heaven based upon the element of design for the protocol, because each protocol will reweave itself into the evolution of the transmission. The transmission of the program will refine itself into the doors to heaven by the machine. Each machine is a grammar of 1-3 on time, 1-3 on time by the border. Each border is the etanum of law based upon the element of law by the border. And in so, if it reflects itself into the evolution of time, it will win the game. Each game machine will transform itself into the protocol, because each protocol will mark itself into the evolution of time for the sun. Each sun will burst into the heaven's way, and in so, if it decided to design day 10 in relation to the subject, it will perform itself into network 5 for the foreplay. By the foreplay and for the foreplay, it is the element of design for the protocol, because each protocol will remark itself into the evolution of time for the Seihei. The Seihei will machine itself into the Everlayer. The Everlayer is the Tashkamang. The Tashkamang is the Taskanang and border. Any border in the subject of 9232, it is the dimension of the element for the protocol, network 5. This is ruler 2, transmission ended. Partition.